Sweden, but word of it quickly spread across news organizations worldwide because the crime committed against a 7-month pregnant woman was
Oh, man said she was 7 months pregnant. Nah, that's messed up. Still, what the hell?
so atrocious it left many wondering why. People have varied opinions about
He must be deported immediately. Let your daughter be with a Somali is like putting a gun to her temple. Hey, yo, I'm playing Russian roulette.
Read, nigga, read!
Damn, so these are what the comments are saying about what happened, but it's like you can't blame all of the Somali people that come into Sweden for this crime, because only one man committed the crime from what I've seen so far. I'm only 14 seconds into the video, but you get what I'm saying.
On April 29th, 2023, at 1 p.m., Melissa Ellenborg arrived at her daughter
R.I.P.
Saga Ellenborg's apartment complex to pick up a few items. The family was brimming with anticipation for the future. 20-year-old Saga was 31 weeks or 7 months pregnant.
Oh, she was a very pretty lady as well. She's a very pretty, very beautiful woman as well.
With her partner, Muhammad Amin Ibrahim, whom they affectionately called Amin. The young couple had been together since the fall of 2021, and they were expecting a healthy baby boy in June 2023. Saga was eager to become a mother, frequently sharing her pregnancy photos with friends and family. Her close-knit family were highly supportive of her journey into motherhood.
Wait. So you're telling me this guy waited 7 months, waited for her to buy the baby clothes, then decided to kill her? Whose man's is this?
Melissa had been living with Saga intermittently to assist her during the pregnancy. She had left for a couple of nights, Thursday and Friday, April 27th and 28th, to give the couple some privacy. When she went to unlock the door with her key, she noticed it was already unlocked.
Wait,
what the hell are they doing not locking the doors?
No, what is this when she's pregnant? What the fuck?
She thought, puzzled. As Saga always locked the door, even for short trips to the basement or to collect the mail. Entering the apartment, Melissa heard water running from the kitchen faucet. She went to turn it off, and then, to her horror, she saw Saga lying face up on the bedroom floor, her long dark hair covering her face. Melissa screamed in grief.
Oh, man said, oh, what the hell? No, but can you imagine just walking in and your relative just being dead? That's so fucked. That is so fucked.
Into the phone as she saw a marble top on top of Saga and a lamp cord around her neck, with no signs of life. Desperately, Melissa lifted the table and called emergency services immediately.
Okay, so this part I found very disturbing. Obviously, the mom called the 911 operator just screaming that daughter's dead, the daughter's dead. The guy's telling her to do CPR, but obviously she doesn't want to touch her mouth because the daughter's dead. So I've put a little bit in for you guys to listen to, but I don't want to put all of it because it's quite disturbing. It made me feel weird listening to it. So yeah. But can you imagine though? You just like imagine just being a parent and you walk in your daughter being dead. That's so fucked. That's so fucked.
Ambulans är på väg. Hallå? Kan du påbörja interrogation? Du måste...
Oh, that's painful to listen to you. That's actually painful. I need to skip ahead because that's just painful to listen to you.
She also said her daughter was cold. Police and paramedics arrived swiftly, but tragically, both Saga and her unborn child were already deceased. The investigators cordoned off the area and began a murder investigation.
I forgot she had the baby in her as well. Oh.
Saga's body was found on the bedroom floor, between the bed and a TV stand, partially on a carpet. She lay on her back, head turned to the left, arms alongside her body, dressed in a pink ribbed set, pants, cardigan, and a top. Blood covered her face, particularly around her nose, mouth, left eye, and forehead. Her long dark hair, matted with blood, obscured her face. Bleeding was visible, her tongue protruded, and blood trickled from her left nostril to her cheek. DNA traces were collected from under her nails and clothing. Impressions of the table base were found on her neck, thigh, trousers, and...
Wait, the man hit with the table? That's really funny still, but Man said he here with a table, that's
the
dog.
carpet. Below the foot of the bed was a lamp with its cord loosely wound around Saga's neck.
Oh, she here with a cord, though. That's still messed up, though.
Socket was under her left shoulder with no damage observed on the lamp. The lamp's base was circular and measured about 8.5 centimeters in diameter. The washroom floor was littered with scattered jewelry boxes. There were no signs of forced entry on the balcony door or windows.
But why? I don't understand, though. I don't understand why would you do this.
In the kitchen, food was left in a frying pan on the stove. Shoe prints were collected throughout the apartment. Based on the crime scene, it did not appear that there had been much of a struggle. The coroner concluded that Saga was strangled and suffocated to death with a marble slab.
Oh, what? Oh. Oh, but what? But why? What is the reason? Like, why, bro? Like, imagine, because you wouldn't do that to your BM. Like, you wouldn't randomly just do that to the mother of your kid. Like, let me just kill the mother of my child. Like, it doesn't make sense. So we later found out that the reason why he's doing this is because, number one, he's talking to another girl. And number two, he says this because he's Somalian and his religion. But then it turns out that his family doesn't even know that she's pregnant. So this dude, yeah, is lying to this girl saying, oh, my family, like, I can't have this you because of my family. The family doesn't even know. The family never knew. The family didn't even know about her. So he was lying the whole time saying, oh, yeah, like, my family. It's just because he wanted to G another girl. It got to the point where broski, yeah, he even Googled, if I kick her stomach, will the fetus die? Like, this guy's tapped.
Confronted Amin after a woman called Diana.
Have you spoken to him now? Said and done my part. Well, nothing to do with this. Leave this between you two. And I hope you realize your worth. You deserve better. Yes, go ahead. Thanks for getting in touch. You deserve better too. Oh, damn. So she came to her as a woman and was like, yo, your man's doing the fuckeries. Like, you're pregnant and your man's doing the fuckeries. You deserve better than this guy because this guy's been giving me the GEG. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Claimed Amin had asked her to kick Saga's belly to induce a miscarriage.
Wait, what?
So, when Diana spoke to her daughter, she said she was sleeping with Amin. Amin managed to calm Saga down, convincing her it wasn't true. Given this story, when Melissa discovered her daughter's murder, she immediately urged the police to question Amin. The police first established a timeline of it.
Nah, you know he's a crook. He ain't got a trim. He's got a trim of wonky with hairline. You know he's a crook.
On April 27th, Amin spent the
Saga and Amin moving date.
Afternoon and evening at Saga's home. Saga had given him an ultimatum to inform his family about the relationship, the move, and her pregnancy. On April 28th, Saga also called in sick from work. Amin was supposed to tell his family about the relationship that day at 10 p.m. when his mom would return from work. Amin was then to come and update Saga.
Look at this guy, man. He looks like a pencil, cuz. Like, look at his head. See what I mean? You got the rubber there, you got a little thing there. It looks like a pencil.
Directly at her apartment that evening. She expected him around 11 p.m. and was messaging him nervously all day. Police discovered that between 11:13
Nah, his shit's all the way fucked up, gang. Look at it. Look, it's pushed all the way. Nah, his shit's fucked. Like, bro, you need to get like single plaits or something. You need to get like single plaits or dreads or something, cause your shit's pushed all the way back. Like, look at them corners, cuz all the way back. God damn, nigga. God damn.
and 11:15 p.m.
God damn, his shit's fucked. His barber fucked up his shit complete. God damn.
On April 28th, Amin wrote a message to Saga stating that he would not tell his parents about her and that they wouldn't move in together because he couldn't lose his family.
Oh, damn.
However, he never sent the messages. Established Amin as a primary suspect, suggesting a motive for the crime.
Oh, damn.
Instead of telling his family as he claimed he would, he went over to
His shit's, I know I can talk about his shit's all the way for. God damn.
Saga's place. The question was, what happened there? Was it an escalation or a premeditation? The police confronted Amin and took him in for questioning. The key updates from the interrogations are as follows. When initially informed about a murder that happened at an apartment in Kungsgatan 36B, which was Saga's apartment, Amin remained calm and even joked around with the detectives. They found it strange that he didn't mention anything about his girlfriend living at the address, pretending not to know the location at all.
Oh,
He did ask who died there and then strangely questioned the police about how he could possibly kill someone the previous day. When informed that a woman, Saga, was murdered, Amin immediately claimed he was not responsible for her death, stating he had an alibi for the night and that he last saw her the previous day on April 27th, which contradicted his earlier display of ignorance of the location.
You see what I'm saying? So he just fucked himself over. You see what I mean? See what I mean?
Due to this strange behavior, contradicting statements, and the accumulating evidence pointing to him as the primary suspect, police arrested Amin and placed him in custody.
Really?
Fast forward a few months, and Amin was on trial for the murder of his heavily pregnant girlfriend.
Oh, that's so fast.
The prosecution presented compelling evidence, stating that Amin's DNA was found on the stairs near Saga's apartment door on April.
They fucking got him. This guy is so shit. This guy's even shit at doing the drill, cuz. This guy's even shit at doing the drill, fam. He did the drill, he's shit anyways.
29th at 7:20 p.m. This evidence was significant because the tracking dog, Amina, traced the scent and is known to detect scents only up to 24 hours.
Oh, damn.
This strongly suggested that Amin was present at Saga's apartment on the 28th.
Oh, so he lied about even being... Amin said he wasn't there this day, but the dog police says otherwise.
Contradicting his claim of not being there.
Damn.
The defense objected to this evidence, arguing that the tests were conducted outdoors. However, Inspector Hannah Hogstrom testified that the difficulty level for the dog remained the same, regardless of being indoors or outdoors. Prosecutor Elizabeth Anderson stated that Amin killed his girlfriend by, quote, suffocating and strangling her through pressure on her neck.
He strangled her to death, that's tough.
Impacting her trachea and the blood supply to her head. In court, Amin claimed that Saga might have been killed by gangs searching for drugs.
Don't get in your in this. Don't get in your in. Why is he getting in your involved? My boy in your. If he reacts to his music, don't get in your in this. In your didn't do this. He just too busy getting the paper. He's too busy beefing Haval. He's not got no involvement in this.
He alleged that he had received
trying to get my boy in your in this. R.I.P.
bag containing a large amount of money and other illegal items, and he had previously used some of the contents, which would have infuriated them. When confronted by the gang, he pointed them to Saga's apartment, but they didn't know he had used some of the contents. He claimed the gang must have broken into Saga's apartments and killed her when they found some of their
Why would the gang just break in and kill her, fam? Like, come on now, be real.
property missing.
Who's your girl, fam? Amen, skeng though, like, biggie love it.
However, this story was inconsistent with the district court's findings. If Amin feared the gangs, he wouldn't be living openly and freely in his own residence. There were also
no
leads, DNA, or forensic evidence linking these alleged illegal items to the crime. And if such property existed, only the killer would know exactly where to find it.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just dumb, fam.
Amin claimed Saga had no idea about this, so why was her place not ransacked convincingly?
Exactly. You just scattered some jewels and was like, oh yeah, that's calm.
This statement worked against him,
Is that he kind of wanted to get caught, fam? Makes more sense.
as it proved only the killer would know precisely where the contraband was. It appeared more likely that Amin fabricated the story, as his friends Samir Talib and Abdi swore under oath they were unaware of any gang affiliation of Amin.
Oh, even his old friends, his friends were like, nah, bro, we're just chatting shit. Like those video, they did the right.
Amin's DNA was found on Saga's clothes and under her.
Nah, but he kind of deserves this, so like, I say he pats off his girl that's pregnant all because of her family and that, bro. He's moving bare moist. He's just moving bare moist.
Left nails. Amin claimed they had sexual intercourse on April 27th, explaining the presence of his DNA due to their passionate encounter throughout the apartment.
Oh, please. Oh, please, brother. Like, come on now.
He claimed he never visited her apartment on the 28th.
But before he was acting like he didn't even know what the location was. How does that make sense?
Additional circumstantial evidence used in the trial included phone records from November 2022.
Diana, you need to call ASAP. The faster we talk, the better. I need you right now. Okay, where are you?
That Amin did ask Diana Hussein to kick Saga's belly to
Oh, what? So this is him talking to the other woman. This is talking to the other woman. That's false. Oh my god, Amin.
phone records also showed that he had Googled, quote, "Can fetuses die from kicking?" One of the most revealing
This guy's bugging. This guy's bugging. So just because you wanted to be with another gal, but you didn't have to fucking kill her, you could just cut fam. You could be like, oh, man's dipping in there, spudding a bit, G. Like, you don't have to fucking Emma off cuz with the kitchen table. Like, what's wrong with you?
details came
What's
from
wrong with this guy,
examining the
bro?
text
Get along with
messages
this guy.
exchanged
Feels like I can almost feel my heartbeat all the way down to my stomach. Wallah. Take it easy, they'll be fine, babe. Do you find it difficult and then you have to wait? I'll do this.
between Saga and Amin on the day she was murdered. Saga tries to cheer him up before his meeting with his family. He says, "Feels like I can almost feel my heartbeat all the way down to my stomach."
He got
Wallah.
tapped. He got actually tapped, fam. He emmed off for no reason. There was no reason. There was actually no reason. Like, fair as if, like, I don't know, if she was, like, moving mad and, like, I don't even know, fucking lined you, then fair. If she got the gangsters, if Inyar came with the blicky and went, ba-ba, da-da, then fair. Okay, say no, and here with the kitchen table, cuz. But she didn't even do that. She was just pregnant, chilling the bits, bro. Like, bro, she didn't need you anyways.
Saga says, "Just take it easy. It'll be fine, babe. Talk to me." After a while, he responded again, saying he
You
had
know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
told one person, and they took it in stride. However, according to the prosecutor, there was nothing in the investigation to indicate that Amin told his family about Saga that evening. Saga's last message was sent shortly after midnight on April 29th.
see, tell her, you just capping. You just capping on the beat. Babe, why don't you answer? Oh, shit.
"Baby, talk to me." It's alleged that Amin's cell phone was already turned off, and he was on his way to her apartment to end her life.
Why?
After a trial that garnered much public interest in Swedish society, Muhammad Amin Ibrahim, or Amin's fate, rested in the balance. The prosecutors reasoned with these facts. Amin had been found to have motives to get rid of both his relationship and his unborn son. No one else is suspected to have a motive to harm
Word, like, what GMs does she know, fam? Was Haval gonna go and karate shop her through the bed sheets, cuz? No, fam.
Saga. Because the apartment showed no signs of forced entry, the locks were intact, and there were no signs of break-in. There's no reason to believe that Saga would let anyone in easily, especially as it was near midnight. It had to be someone familiar to her. Amin had a set of keys to her apartment, so he could have also entered by unlocking the door. There were no signs of a struggle that left an impression on the furniture or
Because if it was a gang member, she would have tried to fight back. There would have been a sign of a struggle. But because it's my man, she's like, oh yeah, that's my that's my babes.
or otherwise on the apartment, suggesting Saga was caught off guard by someone familiar to her, like Amin.
That's so messed up.
The DNA found in the stairwell by the sniffer dog also pointed to the fact that Amin was at Saga's apartment on the 28th and not just the 27th,
Oh, so he beat her for like 2 days, fam.
strongly suggesting Amin was the one who carried out the crime. Amin's semen was found on the clothes Saga wore when she was murdered, and both front and back of the body. This led to debates in court on whether Saga showered recently or if she was wearing unwashed clothes.
Oh, I was gonna say after he MDG, though. I was about to say this guy's weird as hell.
Because if the DNA was from before, it doesn't support the prosecution's claim that Amin was definitely there on the 28th. The DNA under fingernails also brought up the question about Saga showering often. Her mom attested that she showered at least once a day and washed her hands often, especially as she was pregnant and did not want to fall sick. Had Amin only been there on the 27th, there would have been ample opportunities to wash off his DNA under her fingernails. The morning after the murder, Amin deleted Saga.
Wait, so he cheated her, then went there the next day to kill her. Then nah, this guy's crazy. This guy's woo. That's what this guy is. Woo. Man said you went there to G her, For the next day you went back to Emma off, then you removed her off Snap. You're even mad, fam.
from Snapchat and deleted the last day's text messages and calls from Saga, but they were still retrieved. This clearly suggested that Amin was trying to cover his tracks before the police even spoke to him. Saga's phone activities the day before her death were clearly obtained, but Amin's were a different story. On April 28th at 8 p.m., her cell phone connected to a telephone tower near her residence and remained there, consistent with her returning and staying home. She seemed to use her phone constantly between 12:53 a.m. on April 29th, but then her activity ceased. Before this, Saga's phone showed several attempts to contact Amin and interactions with his friend Samir, trying to get him to contact Amin. On the flip
No, Kenny, cool. Has something happened? He doesn't answer. Was he at work? No, he's not working today. I don't know if something happened, but he would come to me. Haven't heard anything from him. When did you last talk to him? At 10:30. He spoke to me last, and he was supposed to come to me at 11. He usually answers the phone. I'll try to call him again. No, he doesn't answer me actually. Oh, okay, thanks anyway.
side, Amin's phone and his alibi for the night led to some shocking revelations. Amin claimed that he was sitting in a car with his friend Amir, and Amir was occupied in a long phone call. But examining this in detail revealed a very different picture. From 12:22 a.m. to 1:57 a.m., Amin's phone was left unused, and he received a call from his friend Samir at 12:28 a.m., but it was unanswered. Saga had asked Samir to check up on Amin. At that precise moment, the phone signal placed it near Saga's address, which is contradictory to Amin's statements that he was far away with his friend Amir. Also, detectives found it implausible that he was just sitting in the car next to his friend and not using his phone at all. The time that his cell phone was unused coincided with the time it is unaccounted for in his alibi.
This is why, chat. This is why. Okay, cool. This could have all been avoided, because you know my man did love her. My man didn't want to be with her. He just wanted to beat. So just don't cuff these things you want to beat. Like, if it's just a beat thing, obviously, yes, she's pregnant now. You get what I'm saying? But if he told her, yo, I don't want to go out with you, I don't want to make you my girl, I just want to, and then cut. Then obviously, yeah, she would have been pregnant. Yeah, I mean, like, she would have, like, you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, you could have cohabited. You chose to take her life for your own selfish means for no reason, because, oh, my family. But now what? Now do you think your family wants to know you now that you killed a girl and a pregnant son? Like, you made it worse for yourself, if anything, you fucking idiot. Whoa, weirdo, you shit trim.
Providing the
He's high tops for life, like, you know what I mean?
opportunity, he had to commit the murder between the window of 12:28 to 3:30 a.m. Also, both Amir and Amin's cell phones were mysteriously turned off at precisely 2:16 a.m., while Amin's phone still had 40% charge remaining. This suggests one person had both phones on hand. His phone being turned off was also an unusual pattern given the previous days and times of use. Finally, during the initial questioning, Amin outright said he had an alibi for the night of the 28th, which was a strange thing to say before he was even
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This guy's an idiot. He wasn't even asked. He wasn't even asked about it. He pre-planned these,
asked about it, indicating he may have pre-planned what he was going to say when he was questioned by the police. Despite the lack of clear direct evidence in this case, the circumstantial evidence was considered strong enough to assess the case in its entirety. But some were hopeful that the lack of direct evidence could not prove without a reasonable doubt that Amin was guilty of the crime. The one
Who else was guilty of the crime? Me? Was I guilty of the crime? Of course, my man, fam.
piece of evidence that seems unanswered was the footprint found in Saga's apartment that did not match Amin.
Oh.
Nevertheless, this does not rule out Amin being there on the 28th.
But
Amin
who else was there?
completely denies any wrongdoing. Yes, I have been in denial for 9 months now, he said in one of his last interrogations, and meant that he loved Saga. Also, the investigation into Amin's fears that his family would disown him for dishonoring the family name was found to be inconclusive. In short, no evidence seems to indicate the family was even aware of his expectant girlfriend.
So that's what I'm saying. He just tried she was like, no, he just wanted us to get rid of the baby because he didn't really fuck with her. He just wanted to G and cut, but then she got pregnant.
And that he had told them they would move in together
That's all that happens, though.
a week later. It's likely Amin made up this excuse, hiding behind his religion and Somali heritage,
That's what I'm saying.
and will never know
That's what I'm saying.
if if his family would welcome their baby and Saga with open arms into their lives. Swedish court
He just wanted to be a fuckboy. He was like, oh, I'm finally getting things with my shit trim. Let me just, you know what I mean?
chairman, Lars Gunnar Lund, stated this is an honor-related crime, and the Swedish police even defined their version of
Honor-related crime. A crime is directed at someone, often a relative, who, according to perceptions of the offender and other relatives or group, has disgraced the honor of offender's family or group.
this type of crime. According to the prosecutor, Muhammad Amin Ibrahim lived in an honorable context of his own definition, where he was not allowed to be with, quote, white women. On June 5th,
Bruh. The woman that she doesn't even look white. I can't lie. Yeah, she's Swedish, but she just doesn't look white though, does she? Like she was Somali. Like, I would have thought she was Somalian, fam.
2024, 22-year-old Mohammed Amid Ibrahim was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of Saga. The court was unanimous in its decision. Amin continues to deny any wrongdoing. Quote, I love Saga and our common child and have never had any thoughts, ideas, or plan to kill Saga. Violence
Okay, maybe she doesn't look like a Somali woman, but you know what I mean though? She's like Arab.
is not in my nature, he said during the trial. Amin and his defense lawyer believed that the perpetrator must be someone else and they planned to appeal the verdict. Remember to drop a like.
Bruh, it was definitely my man. I in the comments below, do you think it was my man? Do you think I'm being harsh? Let me know. As always, stay sneaky. Beep, 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 beep.